Now, welcome to MyImage, a professional photo printing service that transforms your digital memory into physical print. Now, the project itself is not deployment ready yet. There are plenty of problems that need to be solved to actually get it into deployment. But for testing purpose, the development process is more or less completed, at least main float. In other words, let me show you how a platform works for different type of user. Three flow. The first one is guest flow or public flow right here. And the second one is authentic user flow, which means when you log in as a normal user. And the third is admin flow, which is pretty self-explanatory. Now the first is guest flow, also called public. Is first one is when you landed, when you enter the website without proper authentication, public. Now let's get some basic information you get out from the website. Now be aware that most of this is just placeholder for the public page. It's not the information is not exactly the same, but it should suffice for basic introduction. This is home. It's about making some basic information. And this thing is just placeholder. The third one is pricing. Pricing for our image. Basic information. The one is gallery. Allow it to take some sample image. Site reference. And the last is how it works. It gives you some basic flows on how the website should work and how you should interact with the website. Create your account, select your photo, upload and organize, ensure your print sign, review your order and secure payment, question the print it. That more or less about it. Some Q&A. Yes, that's all for our guest flow. Now the next one is authenticated user. You can also get started right here to get registered. I make it a simple name. Now, say a basic variation in password, you have to make sign up. They at least need to require eight or more character, uppercase, lowercase, number, and special character. Also require confirm password validation. And boom. Now you should remember this ID is an automatically create ID for the user. You can use this, or you can use your own email that you register to log in. Now this is the basic flow of the second one, the authentic user. Now right here, you can photo, also known as gallery page. Nothing here yet, so we need to upload some photo for it to make it work. I can upload one or two more files, and here is our gallery. I can upload a bit more than I want to. It's a pretty heavy file. You might notice that this only allows for JPEG and JPG type file. It's too heavy. You might notice the reason why I could not upload that one is because it's validation on file side. I can only allow to upload up to 50 megabyte and around 20 pictures at the same time to avoid malicious attack using overloading a server with big, huge file. Here's my gallery. You see. Here is the basic one. Here is the number of photo in the sync page. This is total photo. Look pretty good, aren't you? Now I can add this to cart. I can choose one of the 4 basic. Now let's also remember the quantity should not exceed 100. Successfully, and now I will go to cart. Now I can also edit the cart or remove from cart. I will edit first. Instead of that, I'm just gonna take the singer 90, and I will come back to this one. Not cart, a single one. Yeah, and I can just delete this one. After this, I can check out. Now the validation right here is it's not the best. It's haven't finished yet, but it should be enough for some basic information. State is a bit limited. Now the 2 main type payment method, the credit card or the pay at branch. The pay at branch is pretty self-explanatory. Complete the order, and you got a basic. You redirect to the third function of the user is the order. So allow you to see the order detail right here. Order date and method to the amount, basic information about what you have selected, delivery address, big text. Now this is the order page. What you should see is the order detailed. Also, it also got a basic filter. There's not working. Yep. Now I will come back to my photo, reload it, and you see it's ordered. Now the ordered image will automatically, and one is that payment will automatically delete from pending for delete from server a few days after. So now I will make another order using the credit card. Same basic information, just make this quick. Switch to branch, switch to credit card, wait a bit, and it should get house information for credit card. And next, some basic information. And yes, now we come back to order. We should see the newest order using credit card right here. The revenue is same as branch. Sign different what it tell you. So now I will come to the third flow. It's called the admin flow. I have to take out some. I'm using the ID, but it's also have the admin email. So just using ID make it easier to see. Now, you may know this already, but the authentication flow, that means that each time you move on to the more strict authentication, you also have more function. So basically, if the second flow user have the basic of public function and the user function right here, the admin have the rest with the dashboard. Here is the basic stuff first. When you get into the admin page, you immediately land into order or order management page. Right here, you will see some basic information about the order. Is first is the need attention, which are also pending, and payment payment verification process. There's only 2 of that one. basically is pending payment and payment verified. Would require call payment verification. It basics. The second one is in progress. Basically, all thing from processing to ship it. In total 10. You will see here 10 out of 10. 10. That's it. Printed is restricted. Shipment restricted and complete. This complete from all time. This here complete to date and total revenue today. Now I can edit. Maybe this is the newest order from account which use. We can edit this order. For example, I could switch up to payment verify. Now from the status, this is a single flow. You can only switch one by one from ascending. You cannot switch back and you cannot switch like jumping. For example, here's payment verify. I cannot click on processing. Try to do that, it's fail. It's fail. But if I click here, kaboom, verify. Oh, I can just click here. It's a processing. Mark as printed. Ship it. And finally complete the order. See, one complete today and total revenue for a single order. Now payment verify, start processing, and start to be printed. Still in progress. The basic management order. You can also see the order details just like on in the user verification. I come back to dashboard. Here's the same roughly thing as the order management one. And quick action. I also have the one requiring attention with include payment verify and pending payment. The next one is update pricing. Now, there's a basic stuff you can do. You can create new site, or you can just fix up the first one. You can deactivate the site too. Here. Now this copy will no longer be show up on our customer or user account anymore. We will switch right to that. I will deactivate this one too. Now this deactivates, we're only hiding this thing from customer, so it will not directly affect the order that already in progress. Also pop aside category, some basic statistic for order, and we can edit price. So instead of yes, we're just gonna go 707. Kaboom. Because I duplicate, but there's no reason for me to do that now. So that is a third flow for admin. Now we just come back to verify or support payment. And sign out. I sign it again to the account which is viewed. And we got the order, and you see it reflects directly to status to Stripe verification. You see it's progress. It's completed. And if you got back at here and try one, you can see the only two options right here. So that is all through flow of my website, basic flow, all the basic function. This strictly adhering to 3 basic requirements from the project, and also yes, that's it. Goodbye.